second day in Hanoi. We've walked all the way to the Ho Chi Minh Memorial, which isn't much, to be honest. It's just this big memorial with Ho Chi Minh's name on it, and then there's this big yellow line that they don't let you cross, and so you can't get very close to it. But we just watched the changing of the guards, which was pretty cool. And this is just a big governmental area. As we were walking in along the road, there was tons of embassies of different countries, and so that was really interesting to see. We didn't see America, but we saw like Kuwait, I think we saw Ukraine, there's a couple others, Romania, and so that was really interesting, and Spain. And so I'd be interested to find the US if we have one here. I'm assuming we do. But I think we're just gonna walk around here a little bit and see if we can find any other interesting things to see, and then probably walk back to the center part.
It looks like there's a ton of Ho Chi Minh memorabilia. It looks like there's just a ton of Ho Chi Minh memorabilia. It looks like there's just a ton of
Ho Chi Minh memorabilia.
There's a museum and a stilt house, and it looks like there's some other things along the map.
House?
Stilt?
Stilt house. Oh, that's cool.
What's the stilt house?
I don't know. I would assume it's like those ones that are above the water, but that's probably not true here. So Ho Chi Minh Stilt House is here, so let's go find that. So we just paid to enter Ho Chi Minh's house, well, the gardens of it, and we thought we'd be able to see the house up close, but it looks like it's another no trespassing sign. And so we can just see the house through the trees like this.
It's very large and pretty though. I wish that we were able to see it from a head-on view.
So it costs $80,000 total for both of us, which is about $3.45 US. And so pretty cheap, so we figured why not. We're hoping there's more. There's a map, so we're not sure.
Here's a photo of it head-on.
Yep, there it is. As you can see over here. But the map said that his stilt house is here. There's a car showroom, which I'd be interested to see, and there's a bunch of other little things from when he was alive. And so let's go check it out. Everything is very blocked off and a lot of rules and restrictions here. You pretty much can't get close to anything, and everything says like no entry, trespassers, one-way street. Like this sign, you can't walk this side of, you can't walk like in this direction around the pond. You can only walk in this direction.
The walking tour of the Ho Chi Minh estate, and it was very interesting. They're very strict about you can only walk one way and you can't turn around. There was a point that I got maybe 10-20 feet ahead of Xavier, and I turned around to see him, or like to catch back up with him, and I got yelled at, and I said I couldn't turn around, and it was really different than an experience that we're used to.
People just decide to drive on the sidewalk when there's too much traffic in the street. Traffic? No traffic. We found these train tracks in the middle of a street, so we decided to walk down it. Since why not? We just climbed up through that little hole. We're in someone's attic now. This is definitely just someone's house. Yep. Just right on the tracks, which is really cool. We are currently about to get lunch in somebody's house. We went up 2 flights of stairs, these really crowded little spiral staircases, and then came through this little hole in the attic. And so now we're sitting in their attic with a couple fans, an open window. We're right on the train tracks on this weird road that has a train track running right through it. And so this is really interesting. But we both got banh mis. Megan got vegan, and I got a pork banh mi with a little bit of chili in each. And then we got passion fruit for drinks. So we just got our passion fruit juices. They don't come with very much juice.
I'm thinking because we asked for no ice, they just gave us half a cup.
That's true, it would have ice. Yeah, so we got no ice as always, and I'm sure with ice it would be full. But then they gave us their homemade cream puffs to try. So these look really good. And then she said our banh mis are on the way. So we're gonna try their little homemade cream puffs.
Smells good.
A bit of a strange thing to eat right before a pork sandwich, but here goes nothing. They're really good. Delicious.
We just got our sandwiches. So luckily I'm not an actual vegan because this has mayonnaise in it, and mayonnaise is an animal product. But thankfully I'm just a vegetarian, so it's not that big of a deal.
The banh mis were very good. Now time to go back down our hole. The woman at the restaurant we were just at told us that the train comes at 7, so I had no idea that this train actually runs. And then as we were leaving, we saw some people with bags waiting on the side. So that's pretty cool, it just goes straight through the neighborhood. After being so good the last couple of days about not drinking any ice and not having ice in our boba or any of our drinks, Megan had a momentary lapse in judgment and got a matcha smoothie. Just pure ice and matcha.
It's from Circle K, so I'm hoping it's gonna be okay, but we'll let you know if I get sick.
So it is extremely humid and we're both exhausted, so we're not gonna do much. We're probably just gonna walk around a bit and then go back to the hotel. But since today is Friday, there's a night market tonight, so the weekend, and so we're gonna see you guys at that. And so next time you see us, we'll be at the night market. Well, we were about to go to the night market and then it just started pouring.
At first I was just lightly sprinkling and everyone started rinsing from wherever they were to like the closest shelter. And Xavier and I were like, what the heck? It's like not even raining that hard. And we were just sitting there and then all of a sudden, downpour.
And it's just thunder and lightning going and yeah, it's really bad.
I've never seen such a sight.
Well, there's the night market. We walked by as they were setting up and it looked really cool. And so I was really excited for this. So hopefully the rain will let up a little bit.
It's finally cleared up.
And they just turned the lights back on at the night market, so we're gonna go walk around. Everything is raw, and you choose what you want on a plate and give it to them, and then they grill it up really fast and give it back to you. They're each 20,000 each. We got sushi. I'm not sure what this is. It's like some sort of breaded spiral. And then chicken dumplings.
Well, we got sushi, but it's really just rice covering a hot dog. Lovely.
And poor vegetarian Meg can't eat it. And this is way too much food for me, so I think this sushi might go to waste. This, on the other hand, is a spiral hot dog with like breadcrumbs on it. Not sure why there's so much hot dog, but we're gonna get Meg potato chips on a stick.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. It's so hot, oh my gosh, it's like burning my fingers.
Yeah, I thought they were just gonna give it to you right from there. They like put it in this giant vat of hot water.
Radiating heat.
Good. Potato chips on a stick. So I found the men's shirts, but the sizes are crazy small. I'm usually a medium, but I'm like breaking out of these ones, and even the extra larges are a bit too small for me. And so I'll see if they have other sizes, but I'm not so sure. This just never ends. We're probably just gonna head back to our hotel now because we have a really early morning tomorrow for Ha Long Bay.
I'm so excited we have a tour. We're going on a tour group this time, so whoa, lightning just struck.
Really crazy lightning. We got a really early morning now. We gotta get up around 7 a.m. so we're probably gonna call it a night. So we'll see you tomorrow.